Well, I hope that you're enjoying 2011 as much as I am. We've had a great start, and I'm really excited about what I'm seeing happen in people's lives. I'm hearing from a number of you. I'm receiving emails and people just talking to me in the hallway at church and stopping me in the Welcome Center, sometimes asking me questions about the scripture readings, but more often than not, really just talking about how God is working in their lives. And so I hope that's exactly what's happening in your life. It's really been a great start for us for this new year. And I'm also appreciative of our church members who have invested themselves in assisting you in your spiritual journey. For example, you've already heard from Liz Corwin, you've heard from the Pierce family, Aaron and Joyce. This week you're going to hear from Kevin Deaton. And a couple of things are being accomplished as you hear from these folks. For example, one thing is you're just getting to know some church members. You may not know them, and this gives you a chance to just get to meet some folks who are part of our family, and they're on this journey with you. Also, you're getting to hear from them and how God is speaking into their lives. And these folks are just normal people. They're members of our church family, and they're just sharing with you how God is working in their lives and speaking to them through His Word. The daily application questions that you're getting in the emails, they're actually being written by these people that you're hearing from. And so this week you'll be hearing from Kevin Deaton at the end of the week, but you're going to be receiving some questions along with the reflection questions that I've put together, and those have been written by Kevin. And so it really is giving us an opportunity for you as a church to hear from me, your pastor, but also for you to hear from other folks in this congregation, get their perspective on the Scripture, so that we have this sense that we're all doing this together. And I love that. I love how I see that just taking place across the life of our church. I hope you were able to be here this past Sunday. We had a great day in worship, and we talked about what it means to be a transformed person and how you can have an influence in your world. And then Sunday afternoon, we had the Bible conference where we learned how to read the Bible and how to study the Bible. And I hope that you're able to be there for that. If you weren't, you need to check it out online, because I want all of us to learn how to read the Bible devotionally, but we also need to study the Bible. And if I can help you in that, I want to do it, because it's just to everybody's advantage that God's people better learn how to read His Word and make application in their own lives. Okay, the readings this week. I'm asking you to read the Sermon on the Mount, because in the Sermon on the Mount, Jesus talks about who we are supposed to be and how we're supposed to live. He addresses the character issues. He helps us understand what it means to be a follower of Jesus. But then also He challenges us in living that out in our everyday lives. So I want you to just be looking this week in your readings. Listen to the things that Jesus says about how you're supposed to take what He says and apply it to your life. For example, He says we're supposed to be salt in our world. That means we're supposed to bring seasoning to people's lives. And maybe through us, God is going to create a thirst in other people's lives for Him. He says we're supposed to be a light that's set up on a hill. Well, perhaps the light of my life, the light of your life, is going to lead someone else to Christ. Or maybe it's going to help shed some light on a particular area in their life. You're going to reflect the light of Jesus in your world every day. So just listen to the words of Jesus this week. Hear what He has to say for you about how you're supposed to be living every day. And think about the fact that you're a transformed person. And how is God going to use you this week to influence someone else in their journey in transformation? Again, I'm praying for you. I love you, and I'm looking forward to all that God's going to do this year in 2011 at First Baptist Arlington.